wasn't it like Jesus or God that said, don't worry about what you will eat or what you will drink. God will provide. I'm not laughing at God. I'm laughing with God, if anything. But I mean, not that we don't have any food. We have food in our house. When I got the groceries last night, okay. When I got the groceries last night, I didn't get any like breakfast stuff for me. We have toast. Hold on. I gotta open a thing. There you go. We have toast. And I have like potatoes. I don't want anything super big, so I'm planning on having lunch. But anyway, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna want for breakfast this morning. Because I thought about maybe eating before the girls got up, but I was like, probably really won't have time, so I'll just figure something out after we have breakfast. Okay, you sitting down? Well, my cousin Kylie brought Nora this morning, and I'm getting ready to get the girls' breakfast. But Kylie, I've eaten like half of what was here, but they had eaten parts of it. This is a banana nut muffin that they got from the Remnant, which is like a coffee shop in town, the one that I go to that book study at. Kylie was like, we didn't buy any of this, I just tore at it, but I got this for Nora and she didn't want it. Do you want it? And I asked what it was. She said banana nut muffin, and I'm like, sure. And honestly, like, I didn't say it, but I wouldn't care if they had bitten off of it. If it's somebody I know and they bit off of it, I don't care. As long as it's not like super like slobbery, which in most cases it wouldn't be unless it was like a child that ate it. But anyway, I got my breakfast and I still have like half of it left. It's pretty filling. You don't need to bring all those in here. Why? Usually I don't, but I think I forgot this week what it means to have Nora here. This is my kitchen already. I mean, it's only a small spot, but my kitchen isn't, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get breakfast for the girls, but God provided me breakfast when I didn't really have anything that sounded good, so thanks God. Not that I was gonna start, but God's pretty cool. Hello again, we got through breakfast. The girls have been taking turns, kind of. By taking turns, I mean they take turns grabbing away from each other, playing on the bus. But nobody's cried yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much yet. Vroom, vroom. You got the potato head out. I got other things that I forgot to put away out. Okay, somebody put that up there. I didn't, but somebody did. I usually put it up there to get it. Well, so they have to be Good job, Gwen. Round and round, round and round, round and round. Good job. At some point, I'm going to put something on TV, but I don't know if you heard that, but I don't want to say anything yet or do anything yet. If they're happy playing, then I'm happy letting them play. But usually Thursdays are the lazy day where we play stuff all day, so on the television. Lazy for me, lazy for them. But I do really want to get the calendar and Bible time done today, but that's the only thing I'm really worried about. But right now, while they're playing, glasses. Glasses. Thank you. I'm gonna get the stuff taken into the. Well, I'm gonna empty out the dishwasher. That light says it's clean. I'm gonna get the sink emptied out, and then I want to glasses. Take at least one of these, maybe both these are cucumbers, and peel them and cut them and put them in the fridge so I have some for lunch. And I think I might have other stuff too, but right now I'm thinking maybe cucumbers and strawberries for lunch. That sounds really good. And then of course Mountain Dew, because I like Mountain Dew. We also have this stuff that's left over from a couple days ago that I could have for lunch, but I just got cucumbers and strawberries from the store last night, and that sounds pretty good for lunch. But I'm going to prepare my cucumbers because I like them to be like crunchy and cold, preferably. I was able to have the last one cold, but I waited too long. I got two in the last order I did, and one of them got moldy. The other one, it was still good, but it wasn't super crunchy by the time I cut it up and stuff. But hopefully these ones will be, because I'm going to get one of them cut up today and eat it for lunch. Look at these girls. What are you guys doing? I feel like they're closer in age than we were, or we are. But I feel like they're gonna be like me and Allison. This will be Allison, obviously, because she's older. She was actually telling Nora earlier to sit down. Not on that chair, but on the step stool thing we have. This is gonna be me and Allison, except we were both blonde. And further apart in age. And we lived in the same town. But they get to see each other enough. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, so I'm getting ready to have some lunch. I just laid the girls down. The last hour or two this morning, leading up to nap time, was a thing. For one thing, well, they were all just, well, my girls. Nora wasn't really whiny, but both my girls were kind of fussy. I need to sit down, hold on. Sit down over here. Oh, my back's hurting. Yeah, both my girls were fussy. Gwen wanted to play with the bubbles. So, so I turned the bubble, I put bubble stuff in, and I turned the bubbles on. And as soon as I turned the bubbles on, she was just like very distraught and crying. And I was like, you wanted the bubbles. It's strange because like, I mean, she's fine if you're just like blowing bubbles. But the last couple times she's just been, I don't know, not thrilled. She wants the bubbles on, but then when I turn them on, she gets sad. But Annie and Nora enjoyed those a lot. They were running through the bubbles back and forth, which was really cute. I was gonna vlog it, but at the end of the last clip, right after I like kind of said I was done, my camera died, so I would have had to go up and get a battery, and I didn't feel like doing that. So that was really cute. The girls were playing in the balls. Nora and Annie were playing in the balls in the ball pit that I have. And that was cute, so I wanted to vlog that, but I didn't because I didn't want to go get a battery. But yeah, Gwen was very upset about the bubbles, but the other two girls enjoyed it, so there was that. We were watching stuff on the TV, but then it decided it didn't want to work and kept loading, and both my girls were just like crying over that. That happened before the bubble thing. And then Nora ate. I always have her eat first. I've probably talked about it, but I always have her eat lunch first because I assume she eats breakfast before she comes, and then she gets here and my girls eat a little bit after she gets here. My girls eat their breakfast. So since she eats first, like eats breakfast first and has to wait longer until lunch, or like would be waiting longer. I don't know. If they all ate at 12, she'd be waiting the longest. So since she eats breakfast first, I give her lunch first, and then I give with my girls, or I feed her at 11:30 and then feed them at 12. But they were just both like crying over the fact, or at least very upset over the fact that she was eating and they weren't. And they both tried it. Well, I think they both succeeded before I caught them, and eating her, like reaching up and grabbing her food. Then it came time, I need to sit in a different chair. I am just like, my belly or my back, something's hurt. But then it came, Nora was finishing up her lunch. I think she had finished, and Annie was sitting on the table. It was actually the second time it had happened where Annie was sat on the table and had to go in timeout. So I started getting their lunch together, but I was trying to get it together while she was in timeout, and she kept getting up from timeout, and so they ended up getting their lunch a few minutes late because I had to keep putting her in timeout when she would have been done with timeout like 3 or 4 minutes before she was, because she just kept getting up and I had to start the timer over every time she got up. So eventually I stood there and watched her in timeout for the 2 minutes, and then they had lunch. Nora got picked up and they went down for a nap. So it was a stressful morning. And I really, not because it was stressful, but just because it's like a Thursday thing that I started doing, but I really want to order food. Like, what sounds good is like fries and a fish sandwich. Sounds really good. or even like a cheeseburger or something. But, and I did get paid from Kylie, so I could order food and then put the money in later. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I might just do that. I don't know. I got the healthy stuff though. I don't know. I might just order food. I'm gonna order food. Oh, guys. It was a stressful morning. I was not prepared. How is your day going? How are your kids being today? I'm gonna order food and eat food. So I just got back from the Bible, the book study. I mean, it's a Christian book, but it's not a Bible study. From the book study, I got myself a drink. I just put the girls to bed. By drink, I mean I got myself a pop from McDonald's. And everything's cleaned up, I think. All the toys, except for a couple things sitting there that were in the kitchen. But I'm gonna sign off here. I feel like I was gonna say something else. I don't remember what it was. So yeah. The other thing I was just gonna say that the book study, and just not the book itself, although we had some good conversation with the book, just being able to meet with ladies is just so nice. I tried toward the end of last year to do a thing every week and just meet together and talk, and I tried different days and it was just less and less people started coming. So I'm like, well, obviously people aren't that interested in meeting with other women. It's just me. But now people are meeting and I'm not upset. I'm glad that I at least have a group that I'm meeting with now. It's the same kind of group of people, but I'm just not leading it. And hopefully we'll continue to do it. It might only be every other week, but we're gonna have kind of like a voting thing this week, over text pretty much. Figure that out, but it's just so nice to talk about life, and it's just nice. Talk about stuff in the book and what we're dealing with, and just I haven't really talked about what I'm dealing with necessarily. Anyway, it's really good. I'm glad that we have that. Or at least that we've had it the last few weeks, and hopefully it will continue to happen, with either every week or every other week. But I'm gonna sign off here. So I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, lovely day, and I will see you in the next vlog. Good night.